So I believe we got a variety of different types of squash, maybe, even though that looks more like a melon. Most of these are squash like in nature, and I don't know, it's so hard to tell from, say, that right there, and then this is growing right next to it, and my best guess is that there's just a variety of different types of squash or melons all growing together, and I don't know enough about vines to tell. Well, I can tell you right now, like this vine right here and the vine right next to it are different, so I mean that's an obvious fact that they are different melons and things growing out here. And what I mean is that I've never grown melons or squash, so I don't actually know what they look like at all, finished anyway, or as they're growing, because originally I thought that that was zucchini. And another sad thing is that this whole pile, a lot of it's just drying out because there's no water. And if I haven't mentioned, or if you missed the original things, all of this was a dump. So they've just cleared out everything that used to be right here. So there was lots and lots of more plants, and they're gone. There's only this small area right here, and then all of this is now clear, whereas that used to be, this was all huge gardens. I'm glad I saved a lot of plants, which is the whole point of a lot of my forage videos too, is to reforest plants that would be eradicated because they're all accidentally growing anyway. This is all food that just died. This is a huge mint plant right here. This is huge chocolate mint, by the way. This is all chocolate mint, and these are chocolate mint berries. Okay. By the way, this is to whom it may concern. And I originally saved this plant here. Okay, and this is a tomato. Just taking a wild guess here, due to the thing here. This thing's all dead now because they've had no water. These are all natural forage. These are all naturally growing, and I never was able to determine what a lot of it was, and still don't. And it's really sad because a lot of stuff got cut down, and which is fine. That's what people do with plants and pretty things. They cut them down, but I'm trying to figure out what the hell they were, so I could eat it. These are obviously tomatoes, but this big chocolate mint here, and I'm going to take a bunch of these berries. I have no idea what these berries are. Oh, by the way, whoops, I just broke that open to show you, but okay, chocolate mint has green berries and it has 20 to 50 seeds per berry. Okay, there you go. This is chocolate mint, and I did replant the plant that I took in prior videos. Replanted and is roosting, is fine. I lost possibly, it's going to take, I lost a month on this growth. It's going to take a month to get back to its natural, before I get berries off of it. We're going to go over here now and check out this really huge growth of the other mints. This is the purple. This is I don't know what it is. It smells fucking just, it smells just so beautiful. Lavender would be a guess. It just smells so beautiful, and it's got really purple flowers, and it's in the mint family, and I'm not sure what it is, mint being mentha, and so on. And so euphorbias are abundant, and radishes, and we're gonna try and find a viable melon right now, or whatever these things are. Feel free to post, comment in my video if I write down, if anyone can tell me what this is. That would be great. Oh, and plus this is where my tree frog lived, and we do have a snail. For those of you who are not familiar with chitin, this snail is actively putting products in the leaves that add something to the cellular tissue of the leaf. I can't quite remember how it all works, but anyway, back to this here melon. And you know, I got a lot of respect for people that pick melons and or agricultural. Y'all have no idea, if you've never picked vegetables of sort or dealt with vines, that these are very toxic. You can't just go touching these things. They have millions of spikes and thorns, and those all very, you know, spiky and not fun at all. You would not enjoy having to pick this as a job. This is you know, it's a very dirty, grubby work with a lot of, you know, like I said, thorns and bugs and snakes and whatever can bite you. And you know, I wouldn't think that this was such a fun job. Okay, man, this is one of the easier ones, I'm sure. Be nice if we could find my little froggy, but I don't really know even if these are melons or not. Last thing I'd want to do is pick one before they're ripe, but somebody's going to come along though, and they're going to take it, because that's what people do. They steal flowers basically out of people's yards. And for any of you that missed this a bunch of times, I'm homeless and I'm looking for food right now, and I found it because it's called to me. You know, anyone can go to the market and buy things. So, you know, assuming life's so good for you. Yeah, I'm really glad to have found this little place of Mecca for me. And it looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good melons still. And I don't know, I mean, I don't have any, I mean, these things you can't touch, you know, I mean, this is so spiky, you know, and it's so hard. I have no idea, you know, like, how to harvest these things. I mean, obviously I'll just cut it, but I don't know when it would be ready or due, or, you know, so I guess I should soften it up a little bit. Here we go. Something as perfect. Shoot open one of these, and the ants seem to like it, so it's a squash, I guess, right? Some sort. There's millions of bugs inside of it. Yeah. This is great though, you know. This stuff will all keep growing. And what the heck? So this is a tomato. So these are tomatoes maybe, and or I'm assuming that, I mean, that seems like a tomato, right? You know, like, I don't know. I had some tomatoes and they died because I don't have tomato cages where I'm at. And I'm thinking that this is wheat. I mean, you know, probably obvious to a lot of you people, but, you know, I'm not a wheat farmer. Change the lettering slightly. This is, oh, okay. So this is the plant that I harvested, and you can see it's been chopped up. I mean, it's just been chopped to death. I don't understand, or maybe eaten. Okay, but this right here, this little teeny red berries at the top, I've got this whole plant harvested at my shop, and I mean, I eat on it every day. You can eat these leaves. I eat, this stuff. And I don't know what it is. So I'll try and come back here and see if there's some kind of, fruit or something that grew off of it so I could identify it. And all I found is these, there's so many different melons and vegetables out here, and I don't recognize any of them. I kind of understand that thing, squash, melon. But it all kind of looks alike, to me. And so I don't really know. This is okay. See, the vines are pulling stuff down to the ground, so it's really hard sometimes to digging through this stuff. I keep getting these thorns on me. It'd just be nice if I could find something I could actually eat, because I don't know that these things don't get harvested all the time. There's a lot of melons in here, or squash, or whatever they are. They're just because these are definitely squash. This got bumps and stuff on them, and that's normal for squash. And squash are a huge family. Like a lot of melons and stuff have been domesticated, and in their natural form, vines, etc., they're really small, and melons, watermelons that we eat, curcuma or cumis family, I believe, or something. They're really small originally, and maybe the size of peas or something, and so they've been domesticated and hybridized and stuff, and whatever. If anybody knows anything about squash and stuff, feel free to type in some kind of, tell me when any of this stuff can be picked, or does it soften up, or just like the shape to that versus that's just so cool. That's more like shaped like a bell pepper, and then this one, all right, but they're different vine. I'm pretty sure you can see the black on the vine there, but and then that's all round, but I don't know. It could just as easily, like I said, I think there's 2 or 3 different vines growing in this mix here, and it's really sad because this is the last patch of food here, and all of this has been cleared out, which is, this is an ag dump, so it's what they do. Peace.